My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven, you many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven, you many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven, you many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer.
Let me have it.
Why is the boat tail painted green?
That wasn't my call.
Rough Rider green. There's really no other color, is there?
That's the customer's call, and he was a Rough Riders fan. But fortunately, green was one of the original colors that they actually painted the car.
No
way.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. There was only, I think, four or five colors to even choose from if you wanted to go original.
Tomorrow, flirting with disasters going out on the pavement to do the burnout. Don't miss it.
Not going to want to miss that. And I'm even going to see if I can't get permission to take the Widowmaker out, do a big old dirty burnout. It's going to be epic. But that's only a maybe because technically I built the car, but I don't own the car. So I got to ask permission. Which sucks.
No, they're kicking us out.
Have a great night, and please drive safe all the way home. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Well, we're getting kicked out of here.
My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven, you many foemen. My mother told me someday I would buy galley with good oars.
Okay, so we've made it back from the Tradex Center. It was a long weekend. We had a lot of fun. We met a lot of people. Just want to thank everybody that came to help out BC Customs for the weekend. All the new connections that we got. We're really proud of what we have accomplished. We'll see you guys at the next one.
Stand upon the prow, noble bark I steer. Steady course to the haven, you many